Good morning, everybody. So I'm sorry the video is a little grainy. It's a very it's a gross weekend. Very rainy, very dark and cloudy, and just yuck. So sorry for the video quality. I'm just waking up, so sorry for my voice quality right now. My voice is not quite fully awake yet, but today is Sunday, May 12th. May 12th. And it's Mother's Day here in the United States, so that is what today is. As some of you may know, that my mother passed away on April 14th of 2019, so a little bit under a month ago. So this is my first Mother's Day without her. And before anyone asks, you know, I'm doing okay, I'm doing fine. It hits me in phases, I guess. So we'll see how today goes, but right now I know that I'm okay. It's upsetting, but I don't know how to describe it. It's one of those things, like, unless you've been through it, you probably don't understand what it feels like, and my description probably won't make sense anyway. So I'll just sum it up with, I'm okay. I'm not happy. I'm not, you know, upset or angry. I mean, I am sad. There is some sadness in there just because I miss her, and you know, this is a day obviously I'd be spending with her. Mother's Day, my mom, obviously. But there's other things like knowing she's okay, and knowing she's not in pain, and knowing she's not sick, and all those things help me feel more positive, if that makes any sense. So I do have something that I want to show you guys. So you haven't seen it yet because I haven't made a video since Tuesday, so I'm going to show you. And I'm still in my robe. Yeah, like I said, I just woke up, so bear with me, and the house is kind of dark, so oh well. Let me see. I don't like it. So you want to say something else? He does. So you done, Buddy and Billy? Buddy says hi. So I am watching my mother's two chihuahuas, Buddy and Bailey. Buddy's the one that you constantly hear barking. And then, you know, I have Nala, my pit bull. So, and then Callie ran up the stairs as I came down the stairs. So I do have, and I pardon, you know, Buddy if he barks or cries, because that's what he does. He's my grumpy old man. He's about 12, 13 years old now. Okay, so I tried to turn on some lights to help make it look more sunny. So the lighting is off. If it's orange at all, that is why. So if you saw my previous video, and if not, I will link it above right here. On Tuesday, my mom's school, she was a teacher, her job had a celebration of life in her honor, and it was very emotional. It was just beautiful. It was great. I loved it. And I'm so appreciative of them and everything they did to come together and do that for her. Had to put the dogs outside. You don't see them, but yeah, they're out there because they're barking. Anywho, oh, there's Callie. She's between my legs. So my week kind of continued on a little bit better. On Friday, so this past Friday, 2 days ago, I got to go get my mom. So for those who have not seen my previous videos, like I said, my mother passed away, and she wanted to be cremated. That's one thing I definitely knew for sure. She always told me when I was growing up she wanted to be cremated. So today, well, not today, Friday, I got to bring home her ashes, and today I'm going to show you all the little setup. So this is a little setup I have for my mom. These flowers are from her coworkers, except for these two sets are from some of my students. One of her coworkers gave me this gift. One of her students had got her a Valentine's gift, but never got to give it to her. And then these, I thought this was beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. But they wrote on little stones for myself and my mother, little messages, you know, of I miss you and encouragement and memories. And I just thought that was so sweet. And then this is Mommy. So this is my mother's urn. My aunt picked it out. And I kid you all not, when I first looked at this, it did not look this pretty. And I just think it looks so pretty now that you take it out. And then this is her cell phone, obviously. And then over here I just have a bag. In that bag is her cremation certificate, the bag for her urn, Tons of cards from her students at the school that the teachers gave me for the celebration of life. They wrote them after her passing as well as when she was still sick. Some of her hospital records. I have a lock of her hair. I know that people might think that's a little weird. I have her handprint and her glasses and just things of that sort. So, you know, even though she's not here with me in physical body, you know, I still have my mom here with me just in time for Mother's Day. And since this video will be going up after Mother's Day festivities, I guess I can show you guys the things that I got for my aunt, grandmother, and cousin, which would be my mom's mother, my mom's mom, and my mom's nephew. So I got everyone a keepsake gift. So to start, I have separated my mom's ashes into 4 keepsake urns. So these are some urns. There's going to be one for each of us. Then my aunt got this for me, but I think I'm going to give it to my grandmother. Oops, it's upside down. There is a necklace. And it says always in my heart. And some of her ashes are in here. There is, hold on, gotta pause. Okay, sorry, I had to pause to get everything else out. So then for my cousin, he's military. So I got him this dog tag. Sorry, I got fingerprints on it. It says always with me. And then I put that on the back and it has her ashes in it. And then for my aunt, it says my sister, my angel, and it has her initial on it. And then the back has her birth month and year and death month and year. Then in addition to those, I got them all a shirt. I bought one for myself, but there's one for aunt, daughter, that's for my grandma, and then sister, which is for my aunt. And they just say, you know, my aunt, sister, daughter was so brave that God made her an angel. And then it says cure leukemia up the side. And I have a matching one that says my mother. So yeah, these are the things that I got for everyone, just so they can all have a little piece of her and remember her, even though she's not here with us physically. So yeah, those were just some of the things that I had got everybody, just as, you know, keepsakes and memoriams, and just, you know, I don't know, a way for those that were closest to her to just have a little piece of her wherever they go. So I don't think my cousin's going to make it up today. He was supposed to come up last night, but he got stuck on his base. He's military. He got sheltered in place on the base because there was a whole tornado situation going on down there. And I think he didn't leave until like 1. And then he had to go get some sleep before he drove the 4.5-hour drive, 4-hour drive, whatever it is. So he's pretty tired. He may not make it, but we're going to take, my aunt came up from North Carolina. And my grandmother's still in rehab. For those that didn't know, my grandmother's in rehab. She had, I don't think I've told you guys that story. But yeah, there was an incident with my grandma. I'll talk about more of that in detail in a future video. Not a Mother's Day one. But she's in a rehab facility right now to heal up from certain things. And we are going to take her out. All she's been asking for is a daggone steak fajita. So I asked her nurses if I can get a day pass to take her, since I'm still in my rental vehicle. If you did not see my last video, watch it here. It'll explain why I am in a rental vehicle. But it's large enough to fit my family members. I am the shortest of all of us. I'm 5'6½", and they are all 5'11", plus including my grandma. So I now have a vehicle that is tall enough for everybody, as well as can fit the wheelchair. So I figured this would be a perfect opportunity. I'm going to pick her up and take her to get the daggone steak fajita. So yeah, I'm going to check back with you guys, hopefully when it's a little bit sunnier. It's supposed to rain all day, so I highly doubt that. But I'll check back with you guys when I'm dressed and ready. And ow, Callie. Callie's trying to play with my feet at the end of the bed. When I'm ready to go and I'm on the move and all of that stuff. So I'll check back with you guys in a bit. So I'm on my way to the rehab facility, and as you can probably hear, maybe see, it is definitely raining. And I don't have an umbrella. Ha! Yeah, my umbrella is in my car, which is currently getting fixed. So this should be fun. But yeah, I'm heading to the rehab facility to meet up with my aunt and my grandmother to take my grandmother to lunch. I've got their gifts all packed up and ready to go in the back seat. And yeah, so I guess I will check back with you guys when I'm able to, which is probably when I go in to greet my grandmother if she's dressed. If not, I will be helping get her dressed so we can go about our day. And hopefully y'all can hear me, because I noticed I was talking real loud and this rain might be really loud, so fingers crossed that you can hear me. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Wave.
Wave.
What you girl on?
Just like a daughter. Well, I asked her, it was pop.
Then I had the sauce in my lap. I said, geez, I'll flip. I can now. See the carnitas.
Yeah, that's for frozen for them to take home.
Alright, so we're back from lunch, about to check Grandma back in. Ready? Alright, are you unlocked?
Yep.
You're lying, you're not unlocked. Okay. Put these on here. Alright. She'll tell me to watch out for everything.
Thank you, that's very pretty. Let me see this. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he's doing. He's a clown. For a special grandmother on Mother's Day.
That's what you get.
Katie went down the wrong way. So you clean this one?
Caught it on camera.
On April 14th.
Right there.
I started crying. Thank you. Love.
Yeah, both of you started crying. So, these are first.
Today is a new day. Oh, I like
I got you a journal in case you want to write your thoughts or any of your prayers.
Peace.
And that's just like a...
I want to see peace.
Okay.
Peace. To your friend,
He's a YouTuber now, I guess.
Official.
He's a professional, he said?
Professional.
Okay. You don't have to read through it all now. Mom, you got other stuff to look at.
Oh, I'll be looking at peace.
Then I got your favorite.
Oh, Pepsi.
I got you the big one.
Ooh.
The big one. So you're going to have to get a cup and pour it a little bit at a time.
We'll just drink it out the bottle like a sailor.
Okay. Is it cold?
No. All right. So the other stuff, I'm gonna let her open her stuff first. Okay.
What is it?
So I picked that kind out because it reminded me of the ocean.
Is it a seashell?
Here, I'll show you. I got you one too. Be careful because there's something inside. Okay, don't make it super blue. Here says, my sister, my angel. And I put her month and date on the back. And it has her ashes in it too, so it's a peach tea version. Okay? And then for you, this is technically from your daughter.
It's like
Pop the top of them.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And it has some of her ashes in it, and it says, always in my heart.
And what is it? How long is it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's one.
And then,
what's the shirt say? I didn't see the shirt.
My daughter was so good.
It's pretty cool. Oh, those are the ones she ordered.
yeah. and I'll wash it for you because I don't get the dark and soft. So I'm back home now from all of the Mother's Day festivities. I think everyone enjoyed themselves. Definitely made them both cry. They invited Sean, so he hung out, and yeah, I got a lot of leftovers in the fridge now. So all in all, that's a good sign for me. So I'm sitting here editing, and I'm just kind of reflecting. Kind of like reflecting on the fact that this is like my first motherless Mother's Day. And I know that it was like everyone else was kind of more upset for me than I was for myself. But, you know, for those who are expecting to watch my videos and see me cry or things like that, you have to understand everyone grieves differently, and I choose to grieve in private. My emotions come in waves. They come in phases. You know, today I wasn't sad. My mind was more so wrapped up about how can I make sure my grandma's okay and my aunt's okay, because I have my mom with me. You know, I have her ashes, and I had got keepsake urns and things of that sort that I spread her ashes into that I wanted to share with family members. So it was more so me preparing my mind to give those things to them. So, you know, it's not like I'm not upset. I'm just not crying. Now, does that mean I don't cry? No, I do cry. And there's some very, very hard days. There's some days where I just don't want to wake up. You know, like reality sets in. You know, I remember something, or I think about things or the future. But everyone grieves differently. And I just kind of work through things, if that makes sense. But I do want to say thank you so much to everyone who helped me get through today. My aunt for coming up from North Carolina, my cousin for, you know, trying to make it up here. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. The rehab facility for letting me take my grandmother out. Sean for helping me and being supportive and being there and filming some stuff. Yeah, but it was like, oh, all my coworkers. I had a lot of friends and coworkers who just reached out like, hey, I'm thinking about you today, or hey, I'm here if you need me, or anything of that sort. So, you know, I felt supported and loved today. So thank you to everybody. I just want to make sure you all know that you are appreciated and I love you all. So thank you. And there was a lot of tears today, but they didn't fall from my face, and you all helped make that happen. So thank you.
Mom, you couldn't wait to get in your candy, huh?
You heard a stockpile of snacks.
Watch them handle.
It's got teas in there. Are you going to drink those teas or no?
I just brought them to her, and you brought her some, and I brought her some.
You don't want the teas?
Not right now.
No, I meant like in general. Even Mother Nature is celebrating Mother's Day. Look at all the babies. All the mommies brought out their babies for Mommy's Day. Oh, look at the little one hopping.